So in this video, let's take a look at some of the features available for managing your classes. So we're going to demo a class with many students, and let's log in first. So in this class, it's a class with a number of students. There we have 117 members in this class. And we can look at all the people in the class by clicking on View All. Shows all the people in the class. If you close it, you'll go back to the main screen. Now, one of the key things that I'm going to show you is, as an instructor, how do we access information? So for example, if I want to know how the students worked on this salon, I can go to Salon Analytics, and this shows how the activity levels have been peaking around December 5th. Now, I can do more filtering by going from October to now, or we can also go from September to now. You can see there are multiple peaks that occurs. Now these peaks can occur during examinations and other things where students are accessing graphs. Now, if you go into the commenting side of things, you can see how the students comment, how they change over time. In this case, no commenting has occurred, but if you go backwards to September 28th, we can see that commenting has occurred quite a bit. Now, one of the key things that you might want to use when you're using a system like this is to know which media, which videos, which one of your documents got the most attention. Now, this shows the specific PDFs and videos that got attention from the users. The more attention you can imagine would be that students had trouble with those things and they probably spend more time looking at them. You can also find out by using this which students have been really spending time on the platform. So the more time might indicate probably difficulty with the content. Average time would be a better indicator of students' performance. And less time, if you go all the way to the end, you can see that some students are not spending enough time. So they may be the students that may be having a lot of trouble with the course or ignoring things. Or it might be possible that they are some of the few of them may be the best students in your class. One other thing you could do with Salon Analytics is the fact that if you go into activity summary, you can get Excel sheet downloaded. It lists all the things that students have done. So you might want to assign watching videos and commenting on them, and you can use this data to grade the students. For example, if you click here, you can see which students made the most comments, which students asked the most questions, which students received the most replies, which students gave the most replies. That could indicate that some level of active participation, and which students started a conversation. A thread is a conversation. What is the average thread density for each student? This means a comment started by the student has received on average 2.5 replies. Did the other people like this member's comments? Did the moderator and managers are the instructors and teaching assistants, did they like this person's comments? So you might be able to use this information. You can look at all 100 of them and export it to a CSV and do a variety of data analysis on doing that. So one other quick thing that I'd like to show is that when you look at all the media, you can go into specific media elements and take a look at how these medias have fared. Like, for example, if you go to Union Find, you'll see that this has 32 conversations. So if you go, this is 32 participants made 35 comments and 4 conversations. So if you go into that video, you might be able to get more information. So in the video, you can see it's a video and the comments will appear here and a summary here. Let me go back to the different video here. So we'll take another look at how the students are watching videos. So for instance, this video on bee trees, if you go into comments, you can see that there are 37 comments on this video. And if you click on the timestamp, it'll jump to the exact timestamp on the video, in this case 4:52, to see what the students is discussing. So here's a question that the students is asking. And the students and TAs can reply to the questions. Like, for example, here's a question and here's the answer. And you can also see from the analytics how the threads have developed in this salon. You can see there's a question comment, question answer, question answer. In this case, Mohammed is the teaching assistant for this class. So going back to the video, there are a number of other things one can do with the videos. And you can look at if there are any questions. In this case, there are no questions a part of the video. You can go to the summary and you can look at specific comments by anyone. So if you click here, it'll show you the comments by that person. And if you click there, it's going to jump directly to that timestamp 9:13. So it's fairly useful to manage a class and then get a sense of how the entire class is doing using Salon. So the role of a salon is different from a role of a course management system. While the course management system organizes your content, Salon gives you a way to have conversations around that content. So Salon is used for active learning classes. You want your students to be actively engaged with the content that you're providing to them. So that content can include comment the videos, and also it can include PDF files. So when students see content on your salon, they are reading these assignments, reading assignments, and these are the slides. But if they have a question on any slide, they can go highlight and make a comment about that location. And they can post it as an anonymous comment or make it important so you get attention to that, or you can keep it private yourself. So in this case, you can also save it as a draft and go back and change it later. So if you save the comment, you will see that the comment is saved. So if you're in any part of the document, if you click here, it'll jump to that comment. So these are some of the advantages of using Classroom.